with the legendary Jae Millz on Light Skin Television. RBE, you know what I mean?
What's up? Yeah.
ATL, you just battled Big K.
Yeah, man.
Hella fine shit. Love the shit you was spitting. Love the shit
Appreciate
you was
it.
spitting.
Yeah.
Love your third round, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate it. And you know what's crazy? I feel like
People don't even know what pack is on.
Don't worry about it.
It's all right. It's all right.
They'll catch a lot of that later.
Yeah.
But the fact that, a lot of people like the first round more, the third, the second. I feel like they connected with the second more. So that's why I'm saying, like, you could go debate it. He gonna run around and say, I 30 mils.
The defense was crazy when he was like, get off your jokey shit.
Yeah.
I spit. You know what I mean? Yeah.
But it's cool. I like it. It's different styles. He's more of a jokey. I'm more lyrical, aggression. You know what I'm saying? But I think it was a good battle. Shout out to Big K, shout out to ARP, shout out to RBE. What you think about it?
I love the battle, man. A lot of people was cringing, like, I don't know why they got the stigma on you, like you gonna choke or something. Like, they look at the age and the experience, like, wouldn't that make a motherfucker better?
Yo, that's the last. Yo, look, if you looked at any of the battles since I came back, you can say what you want. The K-Shine shit, I didn't land none of that right. That was just bad day at the office. Right. But I take that. Shout out to K-Shine too. The next shit, way better. This, way better than both of those. But you got to take it with a grain of salt. You gotta learn how to work the stage and the big one. You know what I'm saying? So
because there's YouTube followers is gonna be watching this shit down the line,
and they'll catch it.
They ain't got nothing to do with the people.
See, if it was on pay-per-view, it's like if you don't catch it at that moment, you can't rewind it back. But when you're watching it, it's like, what do you mean I'm doing the moonwalk on that ring around? Yeah. So they could catch it. They might not have been catching it.
They know that, but this bar analyst now, y'all didn't have that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This motherfuckers that have whole shows for 3 hours breaking down everything you said.
Yeah.
Some of them even put cartoons to it. Or shit.
They get real elaborate with it.
They get elaborate.
But that's dope though. That's all a part of the culture.
Yeah. That's why you got to be careful not to, you know what I mean? Not you say, but just to come with one thing, like just the punching of the jokey jokes. No disrespect to Big K, I love what he do. But I'm saying you come with some layers and shit.
Yeah.
It might not be as entertaining. Jump up and down for the fans in the house, but when you listen to it,
listen to it,
what just said.
And I think that
sometimes you educate them; they don't know what you're saying.
I think that comes from like growing up. You listening to Nas, you listening to Jay, you listening to Big, Wu-Tang and shit. You want to go over niggas' heads. Yeah. I kind of come from the era where
that's what I'm getting.
I kind of want you to not get it the first time.
I want you to go study it.
I want you to try to figure out what I'm saying, because if you got it so easily. I didn't do my job, I feel like.
Right.
But there is that other type of rapper, battle rapper, that dumb it down to a degree where
they do it for a living. You don't need it. You know what I mean? Like I heard you in another interview, you were saying that this is like extra credit for you. You don't need it, but it's in you and you love it.
I just love doing it. And I was doing it before.
Stop doing it.
Like when I battled Murder Mook, I didn't get a dime from that. When I battled Side Castro, I didn't get a dime from that. Smack made money off the DVDs. I didn't make no money. You know what I'm saying? But I was still doing it. And I had a deal when I battled Side Castro. I had a deal when I battled Murder Mook. But I was still out there standing on a fucking picnic table on 125th Street in front of the State Building going 5 rounds.
Yep.
Not 3. I don't know when 3 rounds came into play. When I battled Mook, it was 5. Side Castro, it was 5. When I battled Ness, it was 8.
The camera angle was nice, how they were looking down.
Yeah, so you know.
That was classic.
That's why I always say this is the evolution of battle rap, from us being on the block, being outside, to now being at an event. People coming from different states, coming from different places.
Last time I seen you on stage, I think it was 2019, the E-Ness battle.
The E-Ness joint.
That was a hell of a battle, but the funniest shit, and you was a good sport about it. E-Ness just couldn't take it no more.
He got a cousin.
I think it's his cousin. His name is Millz. Or Mill. His name is Mill.
Yeah.
And he was in a wheelchair.
He was like, and I was like, yo, you got to get
I never seen ARP so fucking mad,
I said, yo,
bro.
you got to get your man on your side. Like, he was there with me. Like, yo, you got to get your man over there on your side.
That was a wild. I think that same day, the way that was at the music room in ATL, and the way the stage is cut on the right, I think Floss the Boss, no disrespect, I love my man Floss, I think he had a little bit too much to drink and he fell off the stage.
Oh, I didn't see that.
But whoever was battling, it wasn't your battle, but it was another battle on that card. I helped him out so quick. I was embarrassed for him, and I was worried about him having a concussion.
He get a little wild
because he tall and shit, so he can't kind of like busting his head on avocado equipment. And I got him up real quick.
Hot.
But he was smooth because the camera. I mean, usually they got a nice wide. Whoever was battling, that's the edge of the camera that they didn't catch. He was in the footage like he was like this, then he just kind of like faded out the footage like, boom! You heard a boom, and everyone, even whoever was rapping, was like, I killed a nigga. You know what I mean? Boom, boom, boom. I helped him up. He was like, shit. And then he got right back in the footage like nothing ever happened. But you could tell he's a little bit concussed for the rest of the joint. I'll never forget that day. That was a hell of a event. But I'll say that to say this, moving on to, before I go to the music aspect, you got a show on podcast coming.
It's a show. It's a show that's it's like an upstart show. Shout out to everybody over at Espresso. Probably in a few months. In a few months, y'all will see what's going on.
Can we say you the first in your genre to do something like
I
this?
was just talking shit, but I had to think about it. I'm like,
It's math too now.
I'm like, yeah. You know what? I have to take that back on another.
I didn't want to on
another interview.
on what you had.
Say?
You didn't say that.
All right, cool.
You didn't say
on
that.
another interview, I said something about me being the first. I gotta take that back because Math does host his show, and he is an active battle rapper. So technically, he is the first person that hosts his own show and have an active battle career. He put music, you know what I'm saying? He do a bunch of things. So shout out to Math, shout out to Hitman Holla, shout out to Clips. I was just talking, shout out to Conceited. He got the Yo MTV Raps gig. That shit is big. Yeah, this shit
But it sounds like you got a bigger machine behind you, like kind of Math got it from the mud, kind of. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm with all Jewish people. I'm just gonna say that out the gate.
Money
like,
up front.
yes,
You talking 6?
all of my partners,
not to count the
all of my
deposit,
partners are Jewish.
Dang.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Not
Like,
the stereotype.
You can have all your partners can be black. But
Yeah.
they came to me and they put me on the team. And
Yeah, they came to you, so that's.
but definitely though, shout out to all of my people over at Espresso. This is some exciting shit that I'm excited for. And I'm still battling. I had a content review the other day. We had like 2 content reviews last week, and I was telling all of them, yo, I got to go to Atlanta this week. And they was like, all right, go do your thing. So it's not like you got to do one or the other.
Right.
You can't do that because we need you to do this. It's like, nah, go kill it.
This
You know what I'm saying? And that's
invite only shit, was this, you think this is more to your favor instead of something that was promoted for 2 months at Believe Music Hall against the same opponent? Would you have rather battle Big K this way instead of a huge stage with 2,000 motherfuckers? Like,
I don't know. I think ARP probably gonna put together the Big K, Jae Millz trilogy. He probably gonna try to do something on the big stage. 'Cause we did the quarantine shit, and then we did the small room. He would probably do some shit like that, but it would have been different.
Okay.
It would have been different. See, Big K probably got more ticket buyer fans than me in this era. You get what I mean?
Yeah,
He probably
got
got
you.
more fans that then came to events to really see him, than fans came to events to see Jae Millz in this era. So, yeah, he might have a crowd in a big event.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If we would have did this in a shit, I feel like he had the crowd in there. But I know it's a bunch of it's battle rappers. You know what I'm saying?
It's like an RBE fraternity right here.
Yeah, so it's like you
People,
kind of this is all away game for me right now.
He's the employee.
Yeah, this is a way game. No excuses because I love it. Like, and he did his thing. So I love this shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think now if it would have been on the big stage, it might have been different. It might have been he might have had more fans in there on some shit like that.
The promo would be different because you know what I'm saying, the face-off wouldn't be after the battle. The face-off would be.
I like that.
Yeah.
I love the face-off after the battle shit. I think that shit was fire. I think that's dope.
As far as before we transition to the music aspect of this interview, just going back to battle rap, is there someone within your ilk, within your time period, that was doing what you did on that level that you think you didn't get? I think you battled damn near everyone. Is there like a Cassidy or some Philly cast?
Nah, I battled Cassidy too. We used to battle in Powerhouse.
For the camera,
like,
right in the
shout out to
studio.
Cass when he was with Larceny. I want to battle Cass too. I need to get Cass on like one of these stages, small room, big room.
I think you battled everybody then, bro.
I did.
Oh, I know.
I did.
I got it.
But when it come to like
West Coast legends.
Nah, I didn't battle too many West Coast.
Right.
people.
I'm saying, would you?
Yeah,
before the career is over, like
I'm with
one
that
shot
because
at
a lot of my shit been like, and shout out to Disaster Talk, I just spoke to him the other day. A lot of my shit been New York shit, so I like taking the show on the road. I like that shit. I like coming into a different environment. Crowd might be against you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That give you that.
That bad
I'm
guy.
from Harlem. I like to talk
yeah.
my shit. So if you put me against a wall, I'm probably gonna talk more shit.
Then I think there's a lot of enmity with cats that known about your battle rap career for a while, because in their heart of hearts they feel like you got Mook, and we love Mook.
Yeah, Mook, my guy.
We love Mook.
And
I love Mook.
I feel like
but
that.
they feel like you got Mook. A lot of people feel like you, and it's like,
you
I
know
don't
what
like
it
you
was?
because you got my man. You know what I mean? They can't let it. They might not say it out loud, but in their heart of hearts.
And you know what? That's like one of them arguable Because I don't have people come up to me and be like, nah, you lost the Murder Mook. And I'll be like,
I done watched it 100 times.
I'll be like, all right.
I see it.
That's what you feel.
50. I just can't call it no more.
That was the beginning of the opinionated battles. You know how, like, if I would have battled Mook and there wouldn't have been no cameras there, it's just word of mouth. I remember one time I was there with Mook battle. It's like, but since you got footage, you could watch it, you could dissect it, you could go to when the round swung and this one started catching momentum, and that's what made it to this point. You doing pay-per-views, and I wouldn't have never thought we was gonna be doing pay-per-views on this shit.
And it was unusually good audio and video for that time.
Word.
Whoever caught that shit caught the hell out there.
No, we was screaming. We was fucking screaming.
I know y'all had, y'all was projecting, but god damn, I mean, they did a really good job compared to the shit that you see now.
Yeah.
Then it's kind of grainy and shit, and the more that hit different DVDs and went back to the internet, the shit get more and more grainy. That shit was pretty crisp for the time, and the audio was crisp. Like you said, you could still dissect it today. You know what I mean? That's unique. Now on to the music aspect, man. It's like, man, you work with all kinds of people, man. You know what I mean? You was touring with Young Money for 10 years. People think you disappeared. Now you was out there making real money, doing real things and shit. Like, who was a situation or an artist you never fucking expected to run into when you was, you know what I mean, back before you was doing music on a high level, when you was spitting on the street and rapping? Like, once you became a, you know what I mean, legitimate musical artist, who did you never fucking think you would run into? And it don't have to be another musical artist. It could be a fucking actor, a politician, a fucking vice president. Like, and I'm saying they knew you too. You know what I mean? Like, you met them and they knew you. Like, oh shit, Jae Millz.
Oh, when I met Kanye.
Oh shit, word?
Yeah, I remember when I met Kanye, I hit him with the, yo, what's up, my name is Jae Millz. Yeah. I used to always do that shit. I used to do that shit to everybody.
Yeah.
And I was like, he's like, no, I know you is. I know you is. And he was holding my hand. I think that was probably like around late registration.
Around that album?
Might have been like around late registration. Might have been like at a late registration party or something like that when he was walking in. And I was like, oh shit.
He just knew.
That's fire.
That's
you know what I'm saying? So,
as far as the producers that you fucked with in the past, what's more important to you, the trusting the producers bringing you the tracks, or the beat itself? Could it be Joe Nobody, like, yo, I got this beat?
Yeah, I did a lot of music with, like, I done did a lot of music with I done did a lot of music with rappers. I mean, producers that ain't really got no name. Like, if it's dope, it's dope. I'm one of them people. Like, I'm not really.
Gotta respect
you
that.
Look at this.
Let's take it further. I'm a turntablist for years, man. I've been around for a while. DJ SUPERGOD. 51 years old. I seen a lot of cats come and go. You know what I mean? I seen a lot of cats that was rapper friendly, or MC friendly, and they tried not to be after a while. Just get radio friendly and what have you. Who are some of the favorite cats that spin your music or that's cutting for you? You know what I mean? When you freestyle, that you really enjoy seeing. Like, I know a lot of MCs look at DJs like they a dime a dozen. Just give me the beat, motherfucker. But like, who do you see and get excited about? Yo, let me spit. You know what I mean? Put that shit on.
Anytime I go to Flex.
Okay.
You don't even want to.
You know you're getting quality.
When you go to Flex show, you don't even want to really talk. You don't even want to. You don't even want to talk about your song or nothing.
Shit,
you just want to get to it.
Yeah,
you want to go crazy. So definitely that. But that's the culture I come from. All like, get your tape decks ready and people going up to DJ Clue show and rapping on Monday night and all that. So,
as far as rotation or mixtapes or just getting played on the radio, who do you trust that's always got your back, that's going to give you a spin at any time in your career? Like, who can you see?
DJ Enough always tell me that.
Enough always? Yeah.
DJ Camilo always tell me that. You know what I'm saying?
All the cats 50 and over. I'm just making my point, bro.
Hold on.
Yeah.
You might be on something.
Yeah, I'm saying.
The heavy hitters was always like, I always felt like I might have been like a part of the heavy hitters. I used to go to the cookouts and all sorts of shit.
Damn, the whole shit, huh?
So definitely shout out to the heavy hitters.
I think that's real important, though, for MCs. It's like, you got to, like, look at some of these DJs and hold them accountable. Like, they roll what's hot at the time, like, oh, Jae Millz, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? He might not be what's in. He ain't one of the young cats. I don't think I'm going to spin that shit. That's not fair. Whatever was dope, it was dope.
And K-Slay, too. Shout out to K-Slay.
Definitely K-Slay.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely get well.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
I just did a joint for Slay for the rolling 200 deep.
Oh, shit. God damn. How long is that going to be? 27 minutes?
I don't know.
That shit going to be a fucking movie.
I don't know how long he said it was, but we shot the video and all that. So Slay definitely been somebody since day one. He'll play whatever you send it to him, just get it to him clean, or even if it ain't clean. Sometimes clean it itself.
I think people like that are vital for the whole hip hop culture, man. 'Cause they don't turn their back on the real spitters, man. You know, you doing a very terrible disservice if you shitting on the spitters, man.
Facts.
Anyone could make a good song every once in a while, and everyone jumps the bandwagons today. You know what I mean? They want the residuals of them people, but you really got to stay true to the art. You know what I mean? I respect dudes like that you just mentioned. You know what I mean? It's definitely great to have my man Jae Millz on Light Skin Television.
Yes, sir. I enjoy kicking it, chopping it up.
Definitely.
Yeah, man. Make sure you go download Potent Vibes Only 3. It's the EP I got right now, but I got Potent Vibes Only 1, 2. You can get them all.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? I get 100% of all of that. So
you gotta let me hold something young, something new or old that I can put on a battle rap mixtape.
I got you.
Now I'm at the point where in my comeback, the turntablism, I'm doing the mixtapes, but it's not going to be regular artists. It's just battle rappers.
That's dope.
You know,
like
it's
that.
mostly the female
like
battle rappers.
I like that.
I go hard with them. You know what I mean? But yeah, I would love to.
Shout out to the female battle rappers too. I saw Remy just started a league. Shout out to
going
Remy.
in.
All female.
I'm going
league.
in next Sunday. Yeah, invite. Can't wait, bro. Shit like that's
Right,
crazy.
well, shit,
Appreciate
man.
you, brother. Jae
Look,
Millz,
love, man.
Light Skin Television.
Light skin. Bang.
Peace. All right.